Once upon a time, in a peaceful village nestled between tall, green mountains, there was a magical tree that grew in the middle of a lush meadow. This was no ordinary tree. It was known as the kindness tree. It stood tall and proud, its branches full of shimmering leaves that sparkled even in the night. The villagers would often say that the tree had the power to bring kindness wherever it was needed. Every time someone performed an act of kindness, whether it was helping a neighbor, feeding a hungry bird, or offering a friendly smile, the tree would grow a new leaf. Over time, the tree had become covered in a beautiful blanket of golden and silver leaves, each one representing an act of love, care, and compassion. Now, this story is about a little cloud named Nimbus who lived far above the village. Nimbus wasn't like the other clouds who floated lazily in the sky. Nimbus was a small, shy cloud who was always afraid of causing trouble. He had a soft, fluffy body and often found himself drifting alone, far away from his cloud friends. Despite his beauty, he always felt like something was missing in his life. One sunny morning, as Nimbus was drifting through the sky, he saw something that caught his attention. Down below in the village, the people were gathering around the kindness tree. It was the day of the kindness festival, a special time when everyone would celebrate all the kind acts they had done over the past year. There were smiles, laughter, and the air was filled with joy. But something felt different this year. The tree's leaves were beginning to fade. The sparkle was dimming and the branches looked a little bare. Nimbus felt a strange tug in his heart. He didn't know why, but he wanted to help. "I wish I could do something," Nimbus whispered to himself. He floated a little closer, hoping to get a better look at what was happening. Just then, he overheard a conversation between two children, Lily and Max. "Do you think the tree is sad?" Lily asked. "I think so," Max said. "I heard that when people forget to be kind to each other, the tree loses its shine. Maybe we haven't been kind enough this year." The thought of the tree losing its glow made Nimbus feel even sadder. But then a thought sparkled in his mind. What if he could help restore the kindness? What if he, a cloud, could make a difference? Determined, Nimbus decided to visit the kindness tree. He gently floated down to the meadow, trying not to make a sound. When he reached the tree, he was amazed at its beauty, even though its leaves were beginning to wither. He gazed up at its branches and whispered, "I want to help. How can I?" The kindness tree, with its deep and ancient roots, responded in a gentle voice that seemed to come from the wind itself. The tree grows strong when kindness is shared. But sometimes it needs a little push, a little reminder. Kindness is like a spark. It starts small, but when you share it, it spreads, just like a flame. You must start a spark of kindness, and it will light up the world. That's how the tree grows. Nimbus felt nervous, but also excited. He wanted to help, but what could he do? A little cloud. Suddenly, he had an idea. Nimbus had always watched the rain clouds bring water to the land, making flowers grow and rivers run. Maybe he could do something similar, but with kindness. With a determined puff, Nimbus floated higher into the sky and began to rain down soft, sparkling droplets, not of water, but of pure kindness. These were no ordinary raindrops. Each drop contained a special gift, a warm hug, a gentle word, a helping hand. Wherever the droplets landed, they filled the air with love and care. Below, the villagers felt the magic in the air. As the drops touched them, they found themselves smiling, thinking of ways to be kind to others. One by one, they began helping one another. Lily helped Max fix his broken toy. An old woman helped her neighbor carry his groceries. Children picked flowers and gave them to their parents. Everywhere Nimbus kindness droplets landed, kindness bloomed. Soon, the kindness tree began to glow. Its branches stretched higher and higher, its golden leaves sparkling brighter than ever before. The more the villagers shared kindness, the more the tree's beauty grew, but Nimbus didn't stop there. He floated gently through the village, touching each person with a little drop of kindness. The villagers began to pass the kindness along, creating a beautiful chain of goodwill that spread through the whole village. As the sun set, the tree was fully alive with golden light, and Nimbus felt a warmth in his heart that he had never known before. He realized that his small act of kindness sharing his special rain of love had made the biggest difference. From that day on, Nimbus didn't feel so alone in the sky. He had found his purpose to spread kindness wherever he went. And as for the kindness tree, it flourished year after year, growing taller and stronger with every act of love and care. And every time someone was kind, whether with a smile, a helping hand, or a word of encouragement, the kindness tree's golden leaves shimmered, reminding everyone that kindness was the most beautiful thing of all. The end.